The top weave of a line PQ 75 mm long measures 50 mm and front weave measures 60 mm. So in this problem the true length is 75 and apparent length in top weave is 50 mm, that is AL. Apparent length in top weave 50 mm and apparent length in front weave it is 60 mm. Okay. Then end P is 30 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. Draw the projections of the line and find its true inclinations with HP and VP. Find the length of front weave and distance between the end projectors. Okay. So first we will be drawing an XY line and indicating first quadrant. We know that projection of lines exist in the first quadrant. Okay. Mention XY, VP, HP. Okay, now first we indicate the end points. End P is 30 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. So 30 mm. So first I'll be drawing. Okay, I'll be marking this as dimension line for 30. So here at this 30 mm, we should draw the locus line here. Okay, should draw the locus line. Okay, so I will mention that line, and this is 30. Okay, and this is P dash. Same way we should mention 15 mm, 15. Okay. Draw to the exact length. Okay. 15 mm. That is 15. So these two lines has to be collinear, okay, straight line. So that is P dash and that is P. Okay, now you can see first I'll be using, that's what true length, that is what apparent length in top view, apparent length in front view, 50 mm and 60 mm. Okay, first I'll use apparent length in top view. I'll use that is measuring 50. Okay, now we can project it upward to get the true length. Okay, we know that as the apparent length is rotated and then project it upward, we get the true length. So, okay, that concept we are using here. Okay, now you take compass and measure 75 mm, that is true length. Okay, measure 75 mm, and cut the arc. Okay, extend this line. So we'll get here true length. So the true length we have here P dash Q1 dash. Okay, this is where we get the another locus point. Wherever the end points of the lines were there, we should draw the locus lines. Okay, this is important thing in projection of lines. Now the same way I will use the another apparent length in front view we have 60 mm. So mark for 60. Here we'll draw a straight line. First we'll indicate the dimension line. Okay, now we already measured 70 mm, that is 75 mm, that is the true length of line. We know the true length in front view and true length in top view, it is same. So we measuring the same 75 mm. then join, we get PQ2. Okay, and here also we should draw the locus line here. Okay, okay. Then after that we have drawn the true lens here. Now projecting upward and measuring these lens, we get the upper end lens here. Okay, Q2, from Q2 we have drawn a vertical line from there, so we get Q2 dash. So measuring this length PQ2 dash, we cutting the arc on the locus, that is your Q dash. So by joining P dash and Q dash, okay, we will get the upper end length in front view, that is of 60 mm. In same way, by projecting downward from this true length downward, you can see we have Q1 dash, so here it is Q2. We will show the direction of the arrow mark, in which the direction the lines are projecting. Okay, the arrowheads are indicating that. So measuring this 50 mm length there, then cut the arc, so you can extend till the locus line. Okay, now we join it to get PQ, that is upper end length in top view. Okay, upper end length in top view. Okay, now so we can measure the dimensions here. We can show it. Okay, we just show it how much it is. We already know the upper end length in top view, it is 50 mm. Okay, then we have true length. In upper end length in front view we have 60 mm. Okay, 60. Then this true lens we already know it is 75 mm. So we'll just show the dimension here. Okay, 75. Now we need to measure. You can see true length in top view, front view is equal to true length in top view. So this is the concept. Okay, so we should follow it, and then that is exactly 75. Now we should measure the angles here, that is true inclinations we should measure, theta and psi. So the theta angle we get it here, it is around 45 or 46 degree we get. Okay, 46 degree, around 46. And here it is the true length inclination in top view, it is, okay, that is 36 degree. Okay, we'll write it, theta is equal to 46 and psi is equal to 36. Okay, and then we have to find out the distance. Okay, distance between the end projectors we have to find out. Okay, okay, just draw the straight line connecting Q dash and Q. Okay, then measure this distance. This distance we are having around 26 mm. Here I am getting 26. So whatever the distance you get it, you just mention. Okay, that is D. Okay, distance between the projectors. So that is 26. I mentioned here also D equal to 26. Okay, so that completes the problem. You can like, share and subscribe for the channel. Okay.